Freshers all, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Are you happy to be here? Over here, so are you happy to be here? Right here, so are you happy to be here? Right here, so are you happy to be here? Right here, so are you happy to be here? Nice! All right, so I'm going to teach you something very, very quickly. Here at the University of the West Indies, we have a chant. It goes like this. Yui, 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 and then you say oi, oi, oi. Got it? Let's try it. Yui, yui, yui. Yui, yui, yui. 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 Yui, yui, yui. I know me, I'm going to do a quick roll call. Is everybody in the building? Is everybody in the building? What the Panthers them there? The Panthers them not reach yet? Leslie Robinson Hall, are you in the building? Preston Sharks, are you in the building? What the Rexons them in the building? Alright, Rexons not reach yet. Irvinites, Masuno. Yeah. Where are the mans from Chancellor? They're not reaching it. What about the ladies from Seacole? Yeah, Seacole Masuno. What about Taylor Hall? Yeah, Taylor. Masuno come in. What about the Elsa Leo Riney Hall? Hold on. Remember, you know, it's not just about the halls of residence. What about the commuting students? No, come on, commuting students, better than that. One more than everybody else, you know. Commuting students, make some noise! All right. Now, before I get into this song, some of us are Panthers, some of us are Wolves, some of us are Sharks, some of us are T-Rexes. But at the end of the day, there's one thing that we all have in common. We're proud Pelicans. What are we? What are we? Touch it on the track.
Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Of the West Indies. Hey, listen to me track now. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Oh, your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you away. Welcome to Pelican property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics, food and performing art. Welcome to Pelican property. Believe in our mark on the world from 19 long till to the day. I know your turn, so welcome to the family. I want you to do something for me. I want you to say proud Pelican. Hey, proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican, so we are proud
So welcome to Pelican property. Over Earth, you look at it. Look at it. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican.
Everybody know. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican.
Welcome to your world of endless possibility. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your country. From the moment you pass through you get the whole of we are one community. Welcome to Pelican property. Whenever you hear them talk about style, class and excellence, that away. Academics, sports, performing us, them things that we do properly. Believe in our mark on the world, 19 long till to the day. I know what your turn, so welcome to the. Well, we are the proud Pelican. Ready. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Welcome to Pelican property. Over yes or no? What are we? Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican.
Everybody know, proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican.
Dump this guy with it. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
So
welcome to Pelican property. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for choosing the University of the West Indies. Your future begins here. Make us proud. Yeah. we are proud Pelican, proud Pelican. Thank you. The students who are joining us late, could you please take your seats swiftly? Professor Dale Weber, Pro Vice Chancellor and Principal of the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies, Professor Ian Baksil, Deputy Principal, Dr. Donovan Stanbury, Campus Registrar, Deans, Heads of Institutes, other members of the Senior Management Team, Student Services and Development Managers, members of faculty, other members of staff, students, parents, well-wishers, good morning. You're sounding a little bit quiet on me this morning. Let me try that again. Good morning. Yes, you're indeed a proud Pelican, and we want to hear you as if you're excited and proud to be here this morning. My name is Jason Mackenzie. I serve as Director of the Office of Student Service and Development. I'll be guiding you through the program this morning. It is indeed my distinct pleasure and privilege to welcome you to the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies. I say welcome home. For 2 long years, we have not been able to meet in this fashion, so you can just imagine the excitement I feel to see so many of you gathered with us here this morning. It's a beautiful thing, Mr. Bent, to look and see the kaleidoscope of colors in front of me this morning. I say welcome home. It's your time to connect. It's your time to integrate. It's your time to experience the power of this community. Yes, indeed, I welcome you to the community. We're not a community because 25,000 persons pass through this place on any given day. We're not a community because we generate our own electricity. We're not a community because we are able to take care of our own water needs. We are a community because there are some core values that bind us together. I'm speaking of values like diversity, gender justice, student-centeredness, financial sustainability, integrity, and excellence. These are the values of this community. And I say welcome to this community. This is a community of researchers, of scholars, of Olympians, a community of content creators, a community of influencers, a community
of the curious, a community of critical thinkers. And today, UWI Pelicans, you are joining this community. And I say welcome to this community. We join together as a body in this higher education space in an intentional way to excel academically and to excel beyond the classroom, where we prepare our students to be global citizens. I say to you, when you come to this campus, indeed you will experience the power of the community. We're talking about experiencing new ideas. We're talking about experiencing a powerful support and belief. We're talking about the collective wisdom that we gain from operating as a community. And so I welcome you this morning, UWI Pelicans. I look forward to us having shared experiences, amazing experiences during the course of this academic year. At the UWI, we are known for our academic excellence, but importantly, the work that we do daily within this space is to also cause for you to benefit from the beyond the classroom experiences, so that ultimately you will become global citizens, making your mark anywhere you go in this world. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies and to say to you, remember, this is indeed your place to shine. I would like to invite to the lectern our campus registrar to introduce to you Mona members of the Mona Senior Management Team. Dr. Donovan Stanberry is our campus registrar. Make him welcome.
Thank you very much, Jason. Good morning, everybody. Not because I'm not a DJ. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Wonderful. Thank you so much. My name is Donovan Stanberry, your campus registrar, and I'm happy to say that you have joined a wonderful university this morning. You are enrolled in the greatest university in the English-speaking Caribbean. If you believe that, just give a hand, please. And my task here today is to introduce our management team and to reassure you that you have a very competent, dedicated, highly driven and motivated management team who serve and exist almost solely and completely to ensure that you realize your dream here as a Pelican. And it is my pleasure to introduce them this morning. First of all, I'll start with, well, let me do from right to left. First of all, I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Andre Coy, representing the Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology. As I call your name, colleagues, please just take off your mask a minute so that they can see you and they don't pass you on the corridors. Anybody here from the Faculty of Science and Technology? Wonderful. Next is a lady that you will see many, many times, because I know many of you will spend many, many hours in the library, and it is Miss Jessica Lewis Marshall, our acting campus librarian. Next, I heard Jason talk about you come to a place where you produce Olympians, etc. And our Dean for Sport, Dr. Akshay Mansingh, you might have seen him on TV doing cricket. Come on, man, he deserves a better hand than that. Next, I would like to introduce to you the Deputy Principal, Professor Ian Baksil. Many of you will run to him when you have issues in student affairs. And of course, the person who will speak next, your Principal and Pro Vice Chancellor, a man who is Mr. Mona himself, Professor Dale Weber. Give him a big hand, please. Okay, next we'll have, one of the good things about our university is that we have long shattered the glass ceiling. So if you notice, most of the important people here are of the feminine gender, and we are happy to introduce our Dean of Medical Sciences. Where are the medical students? Professor Minerva Thame. Next to her is the most popular dean on campus, not because she's so young and beautiful, but because most of you choose to enroll in the Faculty of Social Sciences. Dr. Heather Ricketts. And where are the humanities people here today? Professor Sylvia Coinberg, Dean of the Faculty of Humanities and Education. Give her another hand, please. And then we have Colleen Lewis, the Deputy Dean for the Faculty of Law. Representing today, Professor Ali, who is the Dean who is not present today. Next, I'd like to introduce to you the head of the Mona unit of the Institute of Gender and Development Studies, Dr. Karen Carpenter. And the gentleman who is responsible for putting up this wonderful tent and making sure it is cool and habitable and pleasant, Dr. Devan Smith, the Director of the Estate Management Division. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our management team, and you can rest assured that we are here to help you in your development. God bless you, and thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly, Dr. Stanberry. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to welcome to the lectern Pro Vice Chancellor and Principal of the University of the West Indies to bring greetings. I think this is lucky number 3 for Prof. Weber in terms of the or in-person orientation exercises. His first orientation experience as PVC and campus principal was, I think, back in 2018. But for the last 2 years, we've had to deliver a virtual orientation owing to the coronavirus and the challenges posed. But today, our principal is with us, definitely in the preferred form of interaction with his constituents. So I'm asking you, new students, ladies and gentlemen all, to make welcome to the lectern, Professor Dale Weber.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mackenzie. Professor Ian Baksil, our Deputy Principal, Dr. Stanberry, our Campus Registrar, Ms. Parkthwaite, who is our bursar, who is unavoidably absent, deans, directors, heads of department, all members of the UWI staff, members of admin, our guild president, Ms. Omalora Wilson, other student leaders, members of the media, new Pelicans, good morning to you all. Good morning to you all. Good morning. Welcome home, Pelicans, welcome home. It was wonderful to walk in here this morning and see the tent filled with students. New students here to make a difference in your lives and in ours. We welcome you with open arms and look forward to what will be a wonderful year, 2 years, 3 years. Well, some of you will be here 4 and 5, but we're not going there yet. This campus is your place to shine, and you are going to take your place. It is my privilege, my pleasure to welcome you to the Mona campus in my capacity as Pro-Vice Chancellor and Principal. That means ultimately the buck stops with me. So rest assured that the buck does stop with me, and we will sort out all issues, because there will always be issues. Why do I say welcome to new and returning students? Because for the first time, and I've been here 34 years, first year, second year, and third year are all new to the campus. There were some final year students who have never seen the campus. They've all been online. So we have a large constituents who we need to orient to the campus. Your journey here has been one filled with preparation, with hard work, and it is preparing you for the most awesome personal and professional duties that you will perform. Here at the prestigious UWI Mona campus, we dedicate time and effort to try to make you the best that you can be. I congratulate each and every one of you for having worked hard at your examinations, especially through COVID, to get the results that you have gotten to be here. So you are already all winners. Yes. As you engage your faculties, you will find that there are many opportunities for you to demonstrate that you're a winner and you have come into a special place at a special time. As you've heard, the University of the West Indies is in the top 1.5% of universities, of 26,000 universities globally. We've done that through our teaching, our research, our outreach. You are joining an elite. No other university in the world can claim 22 prime ministers and presidents. None. We've had 3 Nobel laureates. We've had Booker Literature Prize winners. We've had leaders in medicine and climate change for the world. You come to take your place at this table. You continue this tradition. In this year, the year that you are now engaging, 2022-23, the University of the West Indies will celebrate 75 years of excellence. Not existence, excellence. We ask you in this year to learn the history, learn the culture, learn the people, learn the past, so that the next 75 years will be filled with what you choose to populate it with. Your personal and professional development therefore becomes an important part of what we will exceed. This UWI community is your new home. You will discover a sense of belonging, a sense of warmth, a sense of exploration. The journey will be one that will ignite your thoughts. You will find issues you will wish to contest. You will find areas you would wish to commit. You will find that as you learn, you will earn. But you will need to engage, otherwise it'll pass you by. Things happen very quickly. Many things happen simultaneously, and you can't partake in all. But if you do not engage, you end up partaking in none. As the campus returns to a sense of normalcy, and looking at this tent, this is perhaps the largest orientation I have been to in easily 10 years. And I'd like to congratulate you all for engaging, making the selection, because you had choices. There are other places that think they're universities, but you chose here, and you've made the right choice. As we engage in what we know to be the face-to-face, we have learned a lot from the online experience. We plan to blend them, marry them, and take the best of both worlds. So there's some things we've learned from COVID that we're not letting go of. But we are an face-to-face campus, and the Mona experience, which is what we invite you to participate in, is a special experience that we look forward to sharing with you. There are over 120 clubs and societies in which we ask you to pick one, pick two, pick three. There are over 10 sporting activities where we ask you to pick one, pick two, pick three. Why? Because what you learn outside the classroom is very often more important than what you learn in the classroom. It is a manifestation of the classroom experience. And if you don't engage there, you may miss out. From experience, I can tell you what you learn on the football field, what you learn under the almond tree, what you learn in Juicy or KFC sometimes helps you beyond the examination. Because examinations are just one part of the learning process. You are here for a lifelong experience. You're here to learn how to be successful. You're also going to learn how to fail. But failure is not final. You get up from that failure and you become the better version of yourself. You have to be a strong individual within the community. And I urge you, while we are a community, learn to bring your individualism to the fore. You will have to learn what is the best study method for you, because it's you alone going to sit down in the exam. You will have to learn what is the best way for you to articulate, for you to speak with your registrars, your deans, your heads of departments. Because communication is the one way to ensure that you give all the information and get all the information. So you are an individual within a sea of a community, but we look forward to your individualism shining through. You are a citizen of the larger community. Secondly, take account of your personal behaviors. There are some actions that cannot be called back, cannot be pulled back. Think twice before you act. And especially think twice before you click. The digital and online footprint is hard to erase, and it follows you everywhere you go. Personal security. Yes, we are our brother's keeper, but you need to look out for yourself and ensure that you are protected. Please, you're going to get a discussion on security. Wear your IDs. That is how we know you are you. There are 19,000 students registered at this campus. 4,000 staff and another 5,000 people that come through the campus. Why? I tell people I thought I was becoming the principal of an academic institution and I'd make decisions about teaching and learning and research and pedagogy. I find myself as the mayor of a small city. I take more responsibilities about light, water, sewage, housing, road. But that is the reality of the community in which we live. You are now a part of that community. Help us to manage your community. Finally, financially, you need to take responsibility. It is not easy for us to prepare and deliver this University of the West Indies. What you need to pay, you need to pay. It is surprising to me that avenues such as the Students' Loan Bureau, where there are over $3 billion sitting for students to engage, only 19% of our students have applied. Which means the rest of them have a bag of money somewhere to bring, right? I know that's not so. Our survey has told us that 53% of our students are what we would call needy students. You need to exercise your financial abilities so that you can fulfill your responsibilities. Please talk to us so that we can make the best decisions together. Student leadership is a critical part of what I would like you to engage. Omalora will tell you that student leaders have access to the entire senior management all time, all days of the week. Because our student leaders are part of our management, you need to become a student leader. I am here today, and I'll tell people, I started as a block rep back in 1992 when I was a little student. I then became a hall chairman, and fine. But that prepared me for where I am today. And to those of you from Taylor Hall, big up Taylor Hall. I need you to engage in an academic as well as an administrative function. You are here to get a degree, a diploma, or a certificate. You need to work hard to do that. You need to perform, and you need to be consistent. The examination system we have, the semester system, requires you to be on top of your game at all times. Again, when I was a student back in, I won't tell you when, we had one exam at the end of the year, and you could do anything for the whole year, and believe me, we did everything for the whole year. And then just before the exam, you get down and study. I'm not sure I would make it now, because now there are tests and exams, they are regular. If they're not mid-sessional, they're 2 or 3 weeks at apart. From the 5th of September. Buckle down. Pay attention so that we don't have to pay attention to you. Finally, I want to ask you to think about what you do now and where you want to be after. Because you are our next alumni. Our alumni are a major part of what makes the UWI function. Not just the money they send, and they do send a lot of money, thank you, but because they offer opportunities, internships. They come and they give speeches, motivational opportunities. They help us through by what they have done. And it is because they enjoyed and valued their UWI experience. We want you to value and enjoy your UWI experience so that when you become an alumni, you can pay it forward. There are others who will need the help that you are now getting, whether you know it or not. So welcome to your new home. Welcome to your new community. The University of the West Indies is rich, resilient, and vibrant. You are now a part of all of this. Take your place. Take your stand. We are the light rising from the west. Welcome and good morning.
Keep the applause going, man, for Principal Weber. So at the start of this exercise, the piece you experienced was delivered by Melbourne D. Burns Douglas. Melbourne is currently serving as a resident advisor in SLRN Hall. And he has been a student leader for, a long time. And, I have to share that the piece he performed, which is entitled Welcome Home Proud Pelican, was written by him in 2018 in celebration of the university. And that's just a taste of the talent that exists within this space and how we hone talent in a range of areas. And in continuation of that, at this point in time, we'll be having a piece of entertainment delivered by Miss Zante Thomas. Zante is a student in the Faculty of Humanities and Education, and she's pursuing studies in integrated marketing and communication, right? And this program is offered through CARMAC, which is the Caribbean School of Media and Communication. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Zante.
Good morning, Pelicans. Good morning, Pelicans. Okay, so I'll be performing Linus on the Rise. Even though it's a bit, it's gender specific, the lyrics, everybody can relate to it because we're here at the University of the West Indies to rise to the occasion. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ooh. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ooh. Are you ready? Are you ready? When the voice called out, I'll be standing tall up to face the darkest and the hardest of times. We'll be taking care of all the children thereof. But if it's required, we'll be on the front line. You can call me by my name, I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime, never hop out. Lioness is on the rise, don't you ever have doubt. Never say never, willing is forever to fight and be strong. Once is for better, I'll write every letter and moving right along. I'll roll with the punches, accept changes, work with the formula, do what I have to do, and call me by my name. I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime, never hop out. Pelicans are on the rise, don't you ever hop out. When you are willing to serve, we have room to observe, to see if you can walk the walk you talk. Let me give you my word, my voice must be heard. Bravery is the beast of my... Let me hear you! You can call me by my... I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same. Call me anytime, never hop out. Pelicans are on the rise. Oh, hey. Are you ready? Are you ready? Taz, are you ready? Are you ready? Urban, are you ready? Chancellor, are you ready? Are you? Ooh, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, oh, oh.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Give it up for Zante. So you'd have heard from our principal that student government is an important part of the life of the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you and to welcome on stage Miss Omalora Wilson. She's president of the Guild of Students here on campus. She's a student in the Faculty of Social Sciences and is a part of the Mary Seacole Hall community. I ask that you make her welcome as she introduces to you members of the Council 2022-2023. Madam President.
Mic check, are you hearing me? First years, good morning. No man, give me something better than that. I'm your guild president, man. First years, good morning. All right, I love to feel it, you know. We're coming back from 2 years, so we have to come hard. You are the first years that are gonna create a whole new trend, so we have to start off strong. So one more time, first years, good morning. All right, members of the platform, specially invited guests, members of administration, let me just tilt the mic, parents and well-wishers, and of course, our new Pelicans, fresh out of the box of the unprecedented COVID, I, Omalora Wilson, your Mona Guild president for the upcoming, or we're here now, so the academic year 2022-2023, with great dignity, on behalf of the Mona Guild Council, welcome all first years to the University of the West Indies. Love it, love it, love it. Now I said it, I probably said it before your parents, I probably said it when you were your parents, I've said it to regional and international students, and I'm going to say it here again. Great people attend universities, but only the greatest attend the University of the West Indies. So let them know. Your Tindo and Lily, them not here. All right. So, The University of the West Indies, what it does, it boasts the Guild of Students as the official body of student representation on the Mona campus. It was established in 1951 as one of the boldest and outstanding body here on campus, and all registered students pursuing a course of study here at the University of the West Indies are full members of the Guild of Students, which means that every single one of you are considered members of the Guild of Students. The UWI Mona Guild Council is entrusted with promoting, fostering, and developing the educational, social, and cultural and economic interests of the Guild members of the university community, and on the national and international level as well. We're celebrating 70 years strong, and we're moving forward to 71. This means that your welfare is represented by 45 students here at the University of the West Indies. I'm going to take the time out to introduce every single one of them here at the university so that you may know who is here to represent you, who you need to nag for your faculty, who you need to bow to for your hall, who you need to cuss to when things come down. If you see your faculty representative, if you see your hall chair and deputy, if you hear your hall being called, your faculty being called, as well as the executive members, show some love. So let's start with the executive. I'm going to introduce to you my first vice president, Mr. Javonte Webster. Thank you, Mr. Webster. Moving on to my second vice president, Mr. Roger Blackwood. To the amazing secretary, Miss Jade Baksil. The money goddess herself, Miss Deandra Williams. Your CEAC, Mr. Philmark Miller. He's way at the back, so. Miss Genevieve Richards. Moving from Miss Genevieve Richards to Mr. Martinil Bartley, that's our PRO. So when you're taking photos, let him know. To Mr. Christoph Dawkins, our GCC. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. No, we took it down a liquor for them. All right. Mr. Kijana Johnson, who you probably will not interact with until you graduate as an undergrad, but still make some noise, Kijana. Our librarian and the WJC campus chair, Mr. Brent Sanderson. Can we have some noise for Brent? Now we're moving to the representative cohort, our commuters representative, Miss Alanda Andrews. Make some noise, commuters, those who are not living on campus. The engineering representative, Mr. Gawain Wright. Such a gem. All right. Miss Sabrina Baran, the humanities and education representative, Sabrina Baran. Mr. Kyle Fond, the faculty of law representative. All right. Mr. Bradley Bond, the faculty of medical sciences representative. Miss Britney Richards, the faculty of science and technology representative. Miss Rachel Minto Walker, the faculty of sports representative. Miss Tavoy Husen, the Institute of Gender and Development Studies representative. Mr. Aldwin Brooks, the UTC representative. And Mr. Joseph McLean, the faculty of social sciences representative. Love that, love that. Smile, let them see you. One so side. All right then, thank you so much, representatives. Moving on to the hall reps themselves. Mr. Rashid White, the AZ Preston Hall representative. Mr. Mark Hemas, the Deputy Hall Chair of the AZ Preston Hall. Mr. Shaquille Ramsey and Mr. Mendez Lynch, the Hall Chairman and Deputy Hall Chairman for Chancellor Hall. Mr. Ricardo Joseph and Miss Sedena Archibald. Look at me. Watch out. I'll still be finished, yes? Love that for you. And I will finish the Hall Chair and Deputy for the Elsa Leorini Towers Hall. Yes? We move from the Great Towers Hall to the Great Georgia Lane Hall with Mr. Amarni Gooms and Mr. Aaron Samuels as Hall Chair and Deputy Hall Chairperson. Love that for you. Then we move to the Great Irving Hall with Mr. Asher Garwood and Miss Asasia Heron as Hall Chair and Deputy. To the Leslie Robinson Hall, Miss Donna Phillip and Miss Charlene Gittins, Hall Chair and Deputy. All right? Yes. And to the Mary C. Cole Hall, Miss Mona Lisa Smith and Miss Anika Brown. Okay, sisters all, sit. And then, to the Rex Netterford Hall, Mr. Denver Pinnock and Miss Sharika Gordon. Oh, yeah. And we're ending it with the Great Taylor Hall, Mr. Shaquille Benty and Miss Donian Kirkland. All right, thank you so much, my hall representatives. Students, feel free to contact them anytime about any queries, any issues that you may have. Now, in ending, as a representative for the UWI Mona Gill Council, I find it fit to tell you that from now on, your lives, it's in your hands. Everything you do for your future. And a true Pelican knows that balance is important. So while you get here to enjoy the culture of the university and your halls, remember your degree is imperative, and above all, your torch of learning must stay ablaze. This institution is a path for great opportunities, and as representatives on the Gill Council, I guarantee you that we will recommend that you capitalize on all resources available. Encourage others and yourself to get involved in extracurricular activities, be active in organizations, clubs, and societies, and remember how important your peers, your friends are in this journey. Remember as well that the administration is here to guide and assist you, so never hesitate to speak out, or speak with them rather. We have numerous plans and events to execute this academic year, and we know that with your support we will execute nothing short of excellence. As the motto of the Guild says, together we can make it happen. So once again, thank you so much for having me. I like to end on a high. There's a chant that we say, Yui, 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 oi, oi, oi. And I'm gonna see how we can do it, all right? Yui, Yui, Yui. Yui, Yui, Yui. Let me say Yui. Yui. Yui, Yui, Yui. All right, thank you so much. Look out for our events. Love and light, everyone.
Thank you so kindly, Madam President. As we draw to a close for the opening ceremony, we'll continue with our orientation exercises, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that. You're members of a new community, and within this space, there is a song that we must all learn. And so, we are going to be engaged in learning the university song. The words will be on screen. You perhaps have it on your smartphone. But what we ask is that you stand while members of our community will lead us in the singing of the university song. Are we together with this? I see microphones being... Okay, so the big boss himself is coming, you know? Right, so over to you, Melbourne.
Please stand for the singing of the song of the University of the West Indies. As Mr. Mackenzie stated, the lyrics will be on screen so you can follow along.
You may be seated. Thank you very much, Melbourne, for leading us in the singing of the university song. So, ladies and gentlemen, new students, this has brought us to the end of our opening ceremony. Our orientation exercises are really geared towards equipping you with critical information necessary for you to have a firm footing for navigating this space. And so, throughout the day today, you'll be getting prizes and surprises, interaction with our corporate partners, information sessions, and increased knowledge about the campus. So, we'll be having some information sessions in here, critical information session just for about another hour or so. Then you'll be able to benefit from all that is an offer in our orientation village, a range of departments and entities. There it will be a buzz with activities. You'll meet some key influencers within the space. You'll be able to benefit from your library tours of the campus so you can know where classrooms are, lecture theaters even. And importantly, while you navigate the village and you interact with your faculties, your halls of residence, departments across the campus, you'll be able to get adequate information around areas of interest, and importantly, about the programs and services that are designed for your own benefit. So, for the next few moments, we'll remain right here in the tent. We are going to allow the platform parties to leave and to become engaged in the business of the campus. And so we ask that you stay in your seats. I'll tell you further how we will proceed. But at this point in time, I'll invite us to share in the Proud Pelican song while we allow our platform party to leave. So principal and team, we thank you for sharing this part of the morning with us. And we look forward to continuing to engage with you as the year progresses. Put your hands together for the platform party.
Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. The best in the West, no, the best in the world, no, the best in the galaxy. Oh, your place to rise and your place to shine and your place to be. So get ready to experience the place where them call you. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Yeah. Academics, sport and performing out. So welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Welcome to your world of endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No matter your religion, no matter your country, from the moment you pass through, you will get the whole of we are one community. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Yeah. Academics, sport and performing out. So welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till to the day. And now by your turn, so welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Thank you so kindly. So students all, for the next 2 days, you're required to be in this place. So this is day 1 of your orientation exercise. You're required to be back here tomorrow, starting at 9 o'clock right here. We'll continue with our orientation exercises. There are critical information that you must be provided with right here tomorrow between 9 and 10:30 so, and then we'll continue with our orientation village and all the other activities that we have planned. Tomorrow is Pelican Day. You must wear your Mona red. And there are a range of exciting activities geared towards your information, your pleasure in the orientation village. I must take my leave from center stage this morning. But before I do so, let me introduce to you the dynamic, effervescent person who will be taking you through the rest of the proceedings. I introduce to you, students all, Britney Clark, who is a 25-year-old public relations executive at Digital Jamaica. She holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in Integrated Marketing Communications from Carmack, right here at the UWI. She's also the 2020 recipient of the Prime Minister's Youth Awards for Excellence in Journalism. She's a social butterfly who is passionate about outreach, personal development, and mental health issues. Britney also considers herself a serial pageant girl, having participated in, you want to guess? 7 pageants, earning the titles Miss Immaculate in 2015, Miss Aston Preston Hall in 2016, Miss Huey Mona in 2017, Miss Global Jamaica in 2019, and a top 10 finalists in Miss Jamaica World in the year 2021. While here at the UWI, Britney served in several leadership positions, including CARMAC's first-year representative and External Affairs Chairman, and later Deputy Hall Chair of the Aston Preston Hall. She was also very active in several Hall and UWI-based co-curricular activities, ranging from clubs and societies, as also sports, and was a member of the Mona football team, which competed in the last UWI Games hosted right here in Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, students all, just make some noise. Just behave badly if you may, as we welcome to center stage the one and only Britney Clark. Britney Clark. Britney Clark.
All right, good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing today? No, it doesn't sound like I'm good at all. How is everybody doing today? All right, thank you, Mr. Mackenzie, for that warm welcome. And I'm very happy to be here with all of you. Trust me, I'm excited to be back at UA. And I mean, I left in 2019, but honestly, I feel like I've never left because I still help out a lot, whether participating with clubs and activities, helping out halls, a lot of things. So, as Mr. Mackenzie says, my name is Britney Clark, and I'll be your hostess with the mostest, just to guide the proceedings for this morning. Now, before I even get into anything, I want you guys to know that you're in the lucky Pelican hot seat, right? So at this time, and before I even tell you what to do, this giveaway is sponsored by Campus Elite and Link Mobile Payments. Everybody know who Campus Elite is? Everybody know what Link is? All right, good. Now, I need everybody to check under your seat to see if you have, or rather if you're in the Pelican hot seat. If anybody has a prize, just stand up and wave it for me. All right, good. I see one here. All right, good, good. Anybody else? I need you guys to stand, man. We need to see you now, because you're lucky Pelican hot seat. I see one there. Good. Right? I love that. Love that. Okay. Good. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to ask each person what they've won. So I'll start over here. I saw someone in a green blouse. Hi. Can you just shout your name for me and tell me what it is that you won? All right, so she's, getting up, looking at her prize. So everybody else do this in the meanwhile, because I'm going to ask each of you what it is that you've won. $150 US voucher. Hold on there. What? $150 US voucher, courtesy of Campus Elite and Link. Give her a round of applause. Yes. Big up the sponsors for that one. Campus Elite and Link. All right, so who was next? I saw two people in the center. All right, one is here, yellow shirt. You won what, sorry? Hold on, I'm not hearing him. Somebody can help him shout, please. $10,000, Jamaica. From Link, okay, so $10,000 goes to yellow shirt. Congratulations. Courtesy of Link. Good. All right, who's next? All right, okay, good. Hi. So a token from Rocket Ship. All right, so Rocket Ship, guys, for those who don't know, it's a shipping company. You can get your items into the country. You pay a small fee, and of course, that's good. So a voucher token, rather, from Rocket Ship, that's good. So if you guys still have any back-to-school things to purchase, Rocket Ship is the place. All right? All right, can you come up to this mic here? Hi.
Hi, I got a gift from National Bakery.
A gift from National Bakery. Okay, congratulations, pick up yourself. I'm loving these prizes. All right, where am I here? Yes. So a token for $10,000 on Jamdex. That's what I heard? Okay, good. So $10,000 there again for Jamdex. That's Jamaica's digital wallet. All right, who's next? A gift from National Bakery. Good. Loving these gifts, guys. Over here, okay. So $10,000 from Link. Okay, good. So a lot of money giveaway. Love that, love that. The 150 US, the gift voucher from, gift token from Rocket Ship. Okay, so there's another person. Hi. A token from National Bakery. Okay, good. All right, so give everybody a round of applause for those prizes.
Brittany.
Yes?
We have some more.
Oh, somebody. Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't see you. Who's next? All right, go ahead. Oh, so there's two more. So one here and one there. All right.
And to your left.
And to my left. Okay, good. Oh, that's so much prize giveaway. Love that. Okay, go ahead. Another gift from National. Good. All right, so let me go here while she makes her way to the mic.
A token from Rocket Ship Courier Service.
Good. A token from Rocket Ship. And how many more here? One? All right, and what's your prize? A token from the International Student Affairs and Travel Services. Awesome. Now, can we get that big round of applause again? All right, so we have one more. $10,000 from Link. So I want to thank, yeah man, big up, I love the flags, you know. I'm not going to be biased today, but you know, big up on yourself first on. All right, so honestly guys, I'm very, very happy that we got these prizes to start off. So I want to thank our sponsors. Well, firstly, it was presented by Campus Elite and The Link, but we heard prizes from Rocket Ship as well as National, and of course the Student Affairs Agency there. So thank you all for participating. Guys, check your seat one more time just to make sure you never miss your prize. Yeah? Check your back of the seat, under the seat, everywhere. Yeah, just to be sure, just to be sure. All right, any more last minute winners? No? All right, so that seems like it now. My team helping me on the floor, no more prizes, right? Didn't miss anybody? Awesome. Good. Now again, I want to formally welcome everyone here, parents, teachers, students, members of the guild, members of the hall committees, everybody who's here. I'm happy to see that, you know, the freshers are here in their jerseys, representing their respective halls. This is Towers? Yes? All right, can I hear it for Georgia Lane? 138? Call you by your proper name. Leslie Robinson Hall. All right, so in my time we'll call you guys 138, so you'll hear that a lot. All right, so Irvin Hall. AZ Preston Hall. Chancellor Hall. Okay, so that hasn't changed about Preston at all. Always a good cheer no matter where we're there, right? Chancellor Hall. Okay, all right, yes, so now I know that orientation is in full swing, and that's your Chancellor Hall, guys. Don't be alarmed, this is protocol. All right, thank you, Chancellor. Taylor Hall. All right, am I missing anybody? Mary C. Cole Hall. Yes, the ladies in black and white. Love that. Am I missing anybody? Yes? No? Pardon? Commuters and the off-campus. Who here not living on hall? Big up on yourself, same way? All right, good. So I think I've represented everyone. All right, parents. Any parents here? Rex Netterford Hall. My apologies, Rex. Rex Netterford Hall. All right, good. Thank you so much, guys. My apologies there. All right, so for this session, the information session, it is titled, I am a pelican, I belong. Can everybody repeat that for me? I am a pelican, I belong. And I'm going to invite our first speaker, Mr. Roger Bent, Student Services and Development Manager of the Leslie Robinson Hall and the Chancellor Hall, and he'll be making the first presentation. Please make him feel welcome, Mr. Roger Bent.
Pleasant morning, everyone. Pleasant morning, everyone. Whoa, I'm not stingy with it. Pleasant morning, everyone. Okay, you're getting warm. You're getting warm. A couple of years ago, I came to UWI like everybody else. Many people would say that I'm from deep rural St. Elizabeth. But I realized it was not true. I am from the richly vegetative parts of St. Elizabeth that is rich in environmental wellness and community cohesion, right? And I came to UWI all on my own because I noticed for some of you, you got driven here. And my mother gave me a huge bag and she put me on a bus. And when I got to Mandeville to take the bus to Kingston, somebody took my bag, and I was very impressed with the customer service. I clearly thought that Kingston drivers were much, much better than where I was from in the richly vegetative parts of St. Elizabeth. And so on I went. And when I came to Kingston, because my mother had given me strict instructions as to where I was going to get off, and she had given me pictures of places that were nearby so that I wouldn't get lost. And when I came off the bus in Kingston, I expected a similar customer service. But when I get to the back of the bus, the bag was missing. Or maybe it didn't even reach Kingston. But that was my first lesson in survival, right? And many others followed. I'm talking to you briefly about this idea of I'm a pelican and I belong. The pelican represents some stuff: wisdom, safety, humility, charity, nurturing, and many other things. Your time here at the UWI is designed for you to further develop your character, to interface with some of these virtues that I mentioned before, to adopt them, to enhance them, to represent them. The values I mentioned before create a kind of community that is addictive, so you will seep into your system. It's going to appear in your dreams, and it's going to endow you with talents that you never thought you had before. It is a kind of vibe that makes you feel at home, even if the first couple of weeks is rough. UWI, in my mind, is forged with vision and honed with talent. Because it's a UWI, it's a dynamic space. Be open to the idea that it's a bumpy road to better. The idea that it's going to be a smooth passage is a faulty logic. The idea that absolute paradise is something you have to rethink. The idea that the road to success is paved with gold is unfortunate if that's how you see it. So, the road to better is bumpy. Some of us this morning are fearful, nervous, but others are excited. But know that the UWI has envisioned this moment. We're equipped with the resources, and some of those resources that we are talking about throughout the course of the day, you're going to be guided as to what they are. Pelicans by nature are resourceful, and the UWI is a limitless space waiting for your touch. You won't feel out of place for long. Soon enough, between faculty and out of classroom experiences, you will show yourselves and exactly just how much you belong here. If you've done it all, because some of us have bigger and better experiences than others. Some of us have traveled extensively. Others is the first time that we're leaving home without family. So If you've done it all, then actually we say to you, then, create new avenues. Take a leap of faith. Aim for the sky, because excellence is the branch or is the benchmark for us here. You belong here because we will fan those flames of curiosity. Be the wind beneath your wings, the voice cheering you on at the time you need it the most, and the place you can rest after all that work. I share a thought that is transformative with you. The decision you made to join the Pelican family is a big one that will change your life forever. That word change, which would suggest transformation, the way you operated in high schools or in community colleges will change. The experiences you had were valuable, however. I tell you about the fact that I am from rural Jamaica, right? Did I? I am from the richly vegetative parts of St. Elizabeth. And I came to UWI with a mindset that was different from everybody else, because I knew the importance of making my family proud. You know why it was important to make my family proud? Because I was the first to have ever gone to university. My mother dreamt about it, my father dreamt about it, their mother dreamed about it, but I was the first to have made it, and it was a big thing. I got prayer from my uncle, I got prayer from my grandmother, I got prayer from church. It was a huge moment, right? So I came here with a mindset that I was never going to fail. I came here with a mindset that I was not the brightest person in the village, but I knew I didn't have to be the brightest person in the village, right? So a whole lot of people in here are worried about who is brighter, who is going to shine more, who is actually... Listen, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter who is brighter. You don't have to be brighter than anyone else, but you must have a kind of mind that is dedicated. So that's me. I'm not the brightest in the village, but I'm probably one of the most dedicated persons you'll ever find. So losing doesn't mean that I'm going to give up, right? Failure doesn't mean that I'm going to stop, right? Your words of negativity doesn't mean that I'm going to be affected, right? So it means that I'm willing to go the extra mile. I'm willing to find out every information that can better me, even if I may not have some of the natural abilities that other people have. Right? That's the kind of method I had. And I came here and I found ways. Now, did I tell you that I'm from rural Jamaica? Right. Now, in rural Jamaica, you don't go foreign very regular. Going to foreign was like going to university. Everybody come pray for you and everybody follow, them come. It was a huge deal. I didn't have that luxury coming from country. My first exposure to traveling was UWI. So if you're coming here and you're in this room and you don't have the experience like other people, some persons had the luxury because to come here they had to fly in. You know what I'm saying? They had to fly in on an aircraft. But some of us, we have to take a brought down taxi. Some people taxi brought down when they were coming here. One little rain, some rain fell and the car couldn't move. That's some of our realities. We don't always come here looking shine and pristine. But you belong here because the opportunity is waiting for you, right? The opportunity, the moment is yours. So I came here, and even though I was from a different place, I never know how city life worked. I came here, and deep in myself, I know that Roger Bent, you belong here. This was where you were meant to be. It was waiting for you. And I could feel it in every part of me. And I knew that if this was my place, then I was going to shine here. So even though I wasn't the brightest in the village, even though my bulb wasn't the most outstanding, I made use of opportunities that made me excel in ways that if I begin to tell you, we won't have time. But if you see me privately, we can share. The point is, I'm trying to talk to us about this idea that even if you don't fit the mold of popularity, Even if you don't fit the kind of body size that people consider to be perfect sized. Even if your face don't look like how everybody else own per magazine look. I want you to be confident in yourself that there's a place at UWI for you. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I want you to begin this moment to start working on you. Forget every single other person. Forget everybody else who you've been looking on to measure up to. Begin to work on you and begin to find a place at UWI for you. Because if you find a place at UWI for you, ain't nobody can take it from you. The problem we've always had is we've never earned a place because we're too busy fighting for somebody else's place. Right? We want to push somebody out of a space when there's a big space right for me, you know. If I would just realize that I have a space at UE and I have a Pelican space because I'm Pelican, and if I'm Pelican, the place am mine. If I would just understand my place and stay there and work with it and understand how I can make it great. The experiences that you've had in the past are valuable experience. However, I believe that they are preparing you for the change that is about to happen. Be open to new ideas and ways of doing things. As the UWI is here with all of his resources to transform your lives. You belong here with us because we embrace you in all your forms. People used to call you weird where you were from. Here, we call you absolutely fantastic. People used to judge you in different ways because of how you would always dress, how you would speak, how you would act, how it is that you would conceptualize. I want to say to you that there is a place here for you at UWI because we are inclusive and we love everybody. We need your energy and ways of doing things to enhance us. You belong here because you are going to give us the kind of resources, the kind of new experiences, and in return, we will give you the courage to go bravely into the world beyond. And I end with what I called the Pelican Calculator. The contribution of decades of Pelicans has established the UWI as a place of greatness. Outstanding leaders, outstanding poets, writers, entrepreneurs, athletes, musicians, and the list goes on. The point is though, it is no ordinary place, this place called UWI. But we don't believe that you're ordinary either. Greatness runs in the veins of every Pelican. So it is our belief that there is greatness in you. Here's a calculator now. When our greatness combines, your greatness plus my greatness, this place becomes extraordinary. What did I say? Seriously. What did I say? Listen, I don't have a great learning for doing it because I know so. Anyway. The point I'm making is, if extraordinary is how you see yourself, and if extraordinary are the things we embody, then look out, world. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Bent, for that powerful message. You guys feel empowered, right? I feel empowered and motivated, and I'm happy that he's proud of where he came from because he repeated many times, and remember some come from country, right? Yes, so I love that. Now, a few highlights from his presentation. University of the West Indies, or rather the University of the West Indies, is the benchmark of excellence, or rather excellence is our benchmark. How many of you believe that? How many of you believe that University of the West Indies represents excellence? Yeah, I like the hands. They're kind of shy, but I like them. And I want to highlight too, for many who may not have known, but the University of the West Indies now stands in the top 1.5% of top ranking institutions globally. And all right, I see one side cheering for that. What's happening to over here? That's a big deal because this University of the West Indies is Caribbean-based, but being ranked among the top 1.5 globally is a big deal, and you are sitting right here in the midst of that excellence, and I think you should be proud of that. Right? So for those who don't believe me, you can go check it out. That's according to the Times Higher Education Ranking System. Now, this is actually us moving 94 spaces up because we were 3% before. So to move from 3% to 1.5%, that's a big deal. Now, some other highlights, he said too that, you know, some of us may be fearful, we may be nervous, but there is a place here for you. And for those of you who don't believe that there's a place for you, UE facilitates us creating that table for you to make space for yourself. So don't be afraid to go out there and innovate. There is a space for everybody, whether it's in your hall, whether it's a part of the Commuters Society, whether it's being a part of just your class activities. There's a space here for everybody at the University of the West Indies. So thank you again, Mr. Ben, for that excellent presentation. Can we get another round of applause, please? Okay. So we are going to be doing a series of exciting presentations today. And I know that for most of you, you know, we don't want to sit down in here all day and do the bag of chatting. So we're going to move right along with the program on to our next presenter. All right, so the next segment is titled Gain Your Wings, and it's an FYE presentation, that's first year experience, and of course we're going to talk a little bit about the difficulties that we face as first year students and how this program can help. So this will be done by Mrs. Simone Williams, SSDM of the Irving Hall.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's really good to see everybody, and it's always exciting for first year experience that we see new students. So welcome to the University of the West Indies on behalf of the campus FYE program. I want you to remember two words today: persistence and graduation. What are those two words? Persistence and graduation. Persistence for us in higher education means you're gonna go from year to year. So you're gonna finish first year successfully, go on to second year, finish second year, go on to third year, and so on. We call that persistence. And the goal of you sitting here, being here in the first place, is that you hope to graduate. True or false? So you're here to get a degree, whether an MBBS or a Bachelor of Science in Engineering or Sci-Tech, education, psychology, you are here to get your degree. So persistence is going to be important to get you through each year, and the end goal is graduation. But I have some statistics for you that might shock you. We never have 100% graduation rates, and we never have 100% persistence. And that's not true just for UE. That's true for all higher education institutions across the world. So what that means is that your success, your persistence, your passing first year and going on to second year, and you eventually getting to graduation depends a lot on you. So when you come to UE, there are a couple things that you will have to do. You have to pursue truth, knowledge, and excellence. You have to be on the hunt for excellence. You have to say to yourself, excellence or nothing. You have to say it's going to be so hard, but so good. And you know all the others. But I want to share a little story with you, just so you can get an example or an idea of what your first year is like. So everybody knows about the monarch butterfly. It can fly thousands of miles in its lifetime. It's one of the most glorious butterflies, and it's one of the most iconic of all butterflies. But when it starts out life, its wings are so small that it cannot function. It spends its first hours getting the water from its abdomen, pumping it to its wings, and as it does that, the wings expand. It takes a little while, the wings fill out, get big, it stays still until it gets dry. And then it's able to fly, and its first stop is to get nourishment. So we see you as little monarch butterflies today, and we want to encourage you to gain your wings. Now, why is it that we don't have 100% persistence and 100% graduation rates? Because success depends on individual characteristics. Your energy, your mindset, your behavior, your history, your self-belief, your resources, all the things you've been told about yourselves, how you organize, how you make use of time, the things you think about, all of that is a part of your success. So here at UE, our job is to train your mind and focus you on success. And we do that in many, many, many different ways, but we particularly do it through the first year experience program. Your drive, your self-esteem, as Mr. Bent would have said, your social support, your connection to your halls, your commuting group, your family, your university, all that is in the mix. So let's talk a little bit about how we can help you at UWI. Everything is going to be new, but the thing with it, you have to hit the ground running, because by the 6th of September, you'll be going to your classes. You'll be expected to register. You'll be expected to figure out the courses you're going to be doing. You'll be expected to make your payments, or at least start making your payments, and there is a whole lot going on. And you still have to commute to school. You still have to prepare your food if you're living in residence. You still have to get along, socialize, bond. So it's a whole lot of activities that's taking place. So it's very, very challenging. All across the world, almost every university has a first year experience program. And we do it because the first year is a very interesting year. It can make you or break you. And what the research has shown, with additional support, intentional support from the institution, you have an increased chance, a significantly increased chance of what? Persistence and graduation. All right. So we are your student success resource for first year. Okay? So we work closely with your faculties. That's important because your academics is very important. We work with the health center because your physical wellness is important. Your mental health is important. We work with Office of Student Financing because, of course, some of us will need financial aid, we need scholarships, we need meal grants, we need all kinds of assistance. We work with the International Students Office because we have to help students to adjust and to function with being in a new space. We work with placement and career services because you need some campus jobs, you need summer employment, you need internships and so on. We work with the registry and SAS. We work with the commuting students office to advertise their programs because they do so much for the commuting students. We work with the residence halls because many of you, that's where you live. And we work with the academic support unit. But in FYE, everything is fun. So the first rule of FYE, it cannot be boring. So you're not going to come to a lecture and sit down or listen to me talking like this. It's very interactive. It's groups of students like yourself with a peer mentor, which is a senior student. And then you have a UE staff, whether a lecturer or a senior admin. And you're going to spend weeks together, once per week, and you're going to talk about life and do activities on and off campus. Whatever issues you have as a group, you're going to make friends, you're going to bond, you're going to settle into UE, you're going to know everywhere on campus where you can get help, you're going to get preferential treatment for that kind of help. So we want you to sign up for FYE. Now, FYE is available in every single residence hall. So if you live in your hall of residence, your FYE will be in the evenings and you can just sign up through your hall office. If you're a commuting student, we're going to tell you now how to sign up. But everybody needs to follow the IG page, right? So take your phone out now, and it's very easy. It's UE Mona. So it's at UWI Mona FYE. So go on IG, write it down on some paper if you don't have access to the internet just now. And we are also on Twitter. Once you go on IG at UWI Mona FYE, just go to the link in bio and sign up for FYE. We also have something today called Fye Rescue. So if you need help with whatever it is, something about your faculty, a question, any kind of information, just go to the Fye Rescue form, put in your ID number, your name, your email address, and we will get back to you with that kind of a support. So every Thursday between 2 to 5, that's co-curricular hour across the campus. So there's no classes, no tutorials, it's just for you to get engaged. Now in higher education, success is linked to your involvement. So Mr. Bench would have told you about him traveling overseas because of UE. That's because he was one of our great debaters and he gave himself to debating and public speaking. Other people get other opportunities based on their skills. UE has over 120 clubs and societies, including FYE. So even though you're in FYE, there are other things you can do as well. We encourage involvement. That's the only way you're going to become the full person that you're going to be. So make sure you commit to FYE and whatever clubs or societies you're joining. Because there's a whole heap of niceness on campus. But again, we want to remember those two words. What are those two words? Persistence and? Let us say you're enjoying FYE and you're enjoying the clubs and societies, but you're not doing classwork. Are you going to persist? Because you need that GPA. If you even want to be on the Guild of Students and you want a leadership position, there's a minimum GPA requirement, somewhere between 2.0 and 2.5. So we have to get it right, okay? So FYE is going to help you to make sure that you persist and that you're on your way to graduation, because there is an economic price to failing. If you fail year one, you would have failed your tuition, your transportation money, your meal money, your residence fees, plus the money you could have been earning if you were not in school wasting that year. We're not saying you can't make mistakes in first year and you won't fail, and we'll help you to bounce back, but I want you to pursue excellence. I want you to remember that there's a goal. And what are the two words? Persistence and graduation. So that's it for us. Make sure you follow us at UWI Mona FYE. Sign up right now. We want to accommodate all students, but there's so many of you, right? So make sure you follow, and make sure you go to the FYE Rescue Forum if there's any kind of assistance you need. You'll see us throughout the year, and you see all the managers, the Guild of Students. We're all here to support you. So it's not just FYE, it's one campus working in your interest. So let's hear it again. Yui, Yui, Yui. They're new, but let's do it one more time. Yui, Yui, Yui. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Persistence and graduation, a powerful message there. So remember to follow the UE Mona FYE page on social media. Get involved, and I can tell you, get involved, guys. I was very involved. Sometimes they tell me I was too involved, but it does pay off. You get a lot of exposure, a lot of experiences just from being involved, and it helps to build character. So those soft skills that we talk about, those come in handy as well once you get involved in a club or society, play a sport, whatever it is. All right. So to move along, the next concern I know a lot of persons may have is with your security, right? So it's a very big campus, it's a very accessible campus, and a lot of times we may wonder, you know, how safe am I really on campus? So at this time I'm going to invite Mr. Norman Haywood. He's the Director of Security here to tell you a little bit about all the plans they have in place to keep you safe while you're here at the University of the West Indies. Please make him welcome.
As a proud graduate of this institution, I think I earned the right to say, Yui, Yui, Yui. I can't hear you. Yui, Yui, Yui. Thank you. So, on behalf of the collective security providers on the University of the West Indies Mona campus, let me take this opportunity to welcome you to this most prestigious institution. This short presentation is to inform you about the security environment on the campus and how you as students can safely navigate this space for the next 3 years or more. Okay, firstly, there are three levels of security on campus. We have the National Police, which is the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and they are situated at the Mona Police Post. And the Mona Police Post is found east of where you are now. If you continue along this road there, just beside the Georgia Lane, all of residents, there's a turnoff there, and you'll find the Mona Police Post at that location. They offer a 24-hour service. Then there's a campus police unit, and they operate from the Office of the Director of Security, and that office is found upstairs, the Assembly Hall. And then we have our private contracted security providers, and you interact with them every day, coming through the main gate, going into the library, going to halls. You will interact with them on a daily basis. And we also have a state-of-the-art surveillance system which monitors around the clock what happens on campus. Now, from the moment students are enrolled, a special relationship is established between them and the campus administration. The campus has a legal, social, and professional responsibility to deliver certain services, which include reasonable protection from foreseeable harm. In return, the students have a responsibility to take care of their personal security and properties. Now, the statistics have shown that most of the items that you will lose, your personal effect, will be in the very first couple of weeks, because some persons, get very careless with their stuff and leave them around. Some persons are coming from sheltered home where everything is protected by parents and guardians. But coming to university, you have to step up in terms of your personal security. Now the campus is very large. It's 650 acres. It's protected by a 10 feet perimeter fencing that goes right around the campus. But you will have to go on the street from time to time. And so the security advisory that you're going to be getting now will take you on the street when you go shopping, etc. The main access point to the campus is a Queen's Gate, that's along Hermitage Road, and that entrance is reserved for students, staff, and visitors who have appointment. The other main gate is the post office gate, that's situated down there, and the Irvinall Gate. Now for the time being, Irvinall Gate is open, effective this morning. We had closed it during COVID, but we will open it from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for the time being. We'll be monitoring it. And that gate is a gate that accommodates commuting students. You'll see a lot of taxis parked up there, but we will get to that in a little while. And there's the hospital gate. That's the gate between the university and the hospital, and that's for students with IDs and staff with IDs. So I'm using this opportunity, and the principal did this morning, to encourage you, all new students, all of you here, to wear your IDs while on campus. Now what does the ID do? It allows us to identify you. Now there's no way we could know all 12, 15,000 of you who come on the campus without your ID, right? So your ID gives you ease of access to all facilities on campus. It provides ease of identification to security, to your lecturers, to administrators. It allows access to campus escort. And you'll learn more about campus escort when a short presentation will be coming after me, the Rush Alert app. And it distinguishes between students and non-students. So please wear your ID. For those of you who don't want to have the ID around your neck like this, you can just take a picture of it on your smartphone. And if you're asked if you're a student or to identify yourself, you could just show the picture on your smartphone of this identification. We will accept that. So please wear your ID or have it handy. Now, just a little thing about parking on campus, because some of you may drive from time to time. Parking on campus has designated space, and you will see markings as to where to park and where you cannot park, with places that are reserved. Campus police hate to clamp vehicles, especially students, because we know you don't have a lot of money to pay $3,000 to unlock a clamp. So please park in the designated area. The main car park around there is the designated parking spot for your visitors. I know people from time to time will come by to visit you. Please advise them where to park so they don't get clamped. It's a $3,000 fine. Now the security deployment on campus is as follows. We are at access points. So all the 8 access points to to the campus will have security at some point, right? Some of the points won't have security sitting there, but security is there that are accessible. You will find security at Post Office Gate, Queens Gate, Garden Boulevard, Hospital Gate, Irvine Hall Gate. You won't find any security sitting at the entrance from Hermitage. That's the turnstile near the law school there, and the one at the bowl. But security patrols that area frequently. So patrols are provided to cover the campus, to respond to emergencies, and to provide escort to students. The campus has implemented a special tracking apps to assist students while on campus, while on or off campus. It's called a Rush Alert. And after the presentation this morning, I am going to urge students to download the Rush Alert app, right? It will basically provide that interaction between you and security and you and your person who you had to the app. And it has a number of exciting features guaranteed to keep you safe. In terms of crime prevention, students can prevent or minimize the chances of being a victim of crime. The most important way of preventing crime is awareness. We advise you to be aware of your surroundings. Know where you are, know where your hall of residence is, know the communities that are situated around the campus, because the geographical location of the campus predisposes it to certain environment. And you have to understand that if you go outside the walls of the campus, sometime you have to be guided at first. Those of you who are coming from where Mr. Bent is coming from and so on, and who are not familiar with the area, you will have to go on guided tour, and I think that is going to be happening shortly. First year students, especially during the first semester, as I said earlier, are more vulnerable to being the victim of crime. Persons will prey on their ignorance. Laptops are stolen from libraries, gazebos, even in labs, just simply because people leave them there. Not because somebody will come inside and take it, but people, some crime are crime of opportunity, right? Just day before yesterday, a student lost her purse with US dollars and other valuables in it. Now, the purse was found and returned to her without the money. What good is an empty purse? And the hashtag or the number sign. Do you see a number appear? That number is called the International Mobile Equipment Identity. It's as unique, your IMEI is as unique as your fingerprint. Each phone has one of those unique numbers, and that's the number you use to track your phone. And if it's stolen, that's the number the police will use to track it. Below that number, you will see a serial number. I urge you to write down those numbers and keep them safely. So should in case you lose your equipment, your phone, whether it's lost or stolen, and you have to report to the police, you can give them your IMEI number and it can be used to track the phone. It's very important that you remember that number and know how to access it if you get a new phone or whatever, you know that the first thing you do is access your IMEI number. It can be used to track your phone and recover it for you. In terms of traveling on or off campus, the Mona campus has a taxi policy which states that only those taxi operators who have made application to operate on campus and who have been properly vetted and issued with UWI stickers may operate on the campus. So we do not allow taxis to just operate on the campus freely. They have to be vetted and they are given a UWI sticker that you will see in the windscreen. The reason for doing this is because not every taxi operator you see out there with a red plate is careful. Sometimes when we vet them, you have people with 100 tickets. I don't want them driving you with 50 tickets for illegal overtaking, for dangerous driving, reckless driving, careless driving. So we don't give them stickers. Those with stickers, we will provide a list to the guild and they can share it with you so you know that if you're going to be taking a taxi off campus or so on. We will allow taxis to come on campus, and but they will have to be red plate stickers. We don't believe that that we should allow the robot taxis. So just take the red plate cars and ensure that you, if you're not certain, because some of the red plate cars are still rogue. So it's good for you to take a picture of the license number, send it to your friend that I'm on this car and so on. Just be safe, right? There are some emergency number as I wrap up. The central monitoring station, the number is 876-702-4334 or 876-551-0136. The Central Incident Monitoring Station, you can report anything there on a 24-hour basis and you will get assistance. The Mona Police Post, 876-927-2298 or 876-837-7192. So those are the number that you should call in case of emergency. So let me thank you for listening and I hope you have a fruitful and enjoyable space on campus. I will now invite the Rush Alert team to come and just give you a brief presentation on the Rush Alert app. Thank you very much.
Morning, everyone. No, man, come again. Morning, everyone. All right, much better. All right, so I'm Odain Williams and I'll be presenting on Rush Alert. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is Rush Alert? Well, before I go to that, let me just give you a brief rundown of how the idea came about. Now, the idea for Rush Alert came about when my co-partner's cousin, he was abducted, robbed of his cell phone, and brutally murdered. Now, the idea for Rush Alert was inspired by that incident. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is Rush Alert? At the core, Rush Alert is a security notification application that enables a person in distress to send an alert to a set of predefined emergency contacts. Now, those emergency contacts can be anybody. It can be your mother, it can be your father, it can be your friend. Now, before I go into the features of the application, I'll just be showcasing a short video and then I'll get into the features. So, a short video.
A campus. The safety and security of all our students and staff is of paramount importance to us here at the campus. So as you traverse the 650 acres, we want you to be as safe as possible. We are pleased, therefore, to roll out Rush Alert, a brand new app created by 4 innovative students supported by the university, which will help to increase the security on campus. We have tested it and over a number of months have come to realize that it works extremely well. I therefore recommend that you download this app, go to the Google Play Store or the App Store. Take it on board. Thank you.
The feeling of worry when taking a tax.
All right, let me just go into the features now. Now, the first main important feature of the application is what we call contacts. Now, what this feature does, it enables an individual to specify emergency contacts. So, as I said previously, those emergency contacts can be your mother, your father, whoever. And what happens is when you send an alert, that alert is sent to those emergency contacts. It is important to note, however, that all alerts sent on campus goes to the campus police and your emergency contacts, while the alerts sent off campus, those only go to your emergency contacts. Now, this is, I don't know if you're seeing the screen, but this is just some screenshots of that feature. Now, the second most important feature I'd like to go over is the trips feature. Now, with this feature, users can set timely intervals when moving between locations. And let's say you're moving from UWI to Papine, and you estimate that it'll take you 5 minutes. What you can do, you go in the application, specify that it will take you 5 minutes to get from UWI to Papine, and what happens is during that 5 minutes, the application will send you 3 push notifications asking you if you are okay. Now, if it doesn't get a response within that 5 minutes, it automatically sends an alert to your emergency contacts as well as your phone battery life, so they can track you in real time. And these are some screenshots of that feature. Now, the third most important feature I'd like to go through is the driver identification feature. Now, what this feature does is, let's say you're taking a taxi, right? It allows you to share the license plate number of the driver you're traveling with, and you can share that license plate number with your emergency contacts. Additionally, there is the verify driver feature, where you can verify a driver to determine if that driver is a verified UWI driver, thus increasing your safety while you commute. And this is just a screenshot of that feature. One of the most important features, though, however, is the status alert. Now, let's say you're in some form of distress. You can send out predefined alerts rather to your emergency contacts. So you can send out alerts such as, I am in danger, I am being followed, etc. You can also add your customizable messages. So whatever messages you want to send to your emergency contacts, you can send those. Now, it is important also to note that all status alerts sent on campus go to the campus police, and then they will be able to assign security personnel to that alert. The final feature I'd like to go over is the campus escort feature. Now, during specific times, individuals can request campus escort. So let's say this is especially useful for medical students who travel late at night. So you can request a campus escort to take you to your hall of residence during the night. Now, the application is available on both the Play Store and the iOS Store. What we have now is a new and redefined design of the application. The core functionalities remain the same, but the design, however, is different. So I implore everybody, go on this Play Store, the Apple Store, download the application and activate your account. It is important that you activate your account. You activate your account by using your UID and your SAS password. If you don't activate your account, you won't have access to all the features. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is important that you have the application and not need it than to not have the application and need its use. Now remember, always stay safe and use Rush Alert. I thank you.
All right, thank you so much. A special thanks to Mr. Haywood, Director of Security. He shared with us a bit of the security features here on campus, so I hope everyone feels a little bit safer. Yes? Ish? No? All right, so I do hope that once you get more familiar with the services available to you, you do feel a little safer. And special thanks to the Rush Alert app representative as well for that very innovative app. It has a lot of great features that can help you guys to stay safe, and in the event that you experience a worst case scenario, you can get the assistance you need to get you out of the situation. So thank you, gentlemen, both. Please give them a round of applause, please. Awesome. Now, I hope you've been enjoying the presentations thus far. Remember, this is just day one of the orientation, so I'll see everyone again tomorrow for some more sessions. And trust me, you don't want to miss tomorrow because you'll get a lot more in-depth information on registration, which I know is a big thing, selecting your courses, how to select your courses, when to select which courses and which electives to support your courses, a whole lot of information there. You'll also be learning about healthy minds, healthy bodies, and success, managing your finances, so how to not go broke on campus, how to budget, and how to ensure that you do have enough funds to take you through the academic year. You'll also learn about the chaplaincy services and the power of the UWI community. And this is not just for persons in hall or on hall, but the entire community, your classes, the administration, everybody here, and how we all work together to ensure that you get the best experience here at UE. Now I want to invite Marco Lewis, who is the head of the head of business development for Link Mobile Payments. We know that Link gave away some very special prizes earlier, lots of money, $150 US, $110,000, all of that. So Mr. Lewis, if you're here, please make your way to the front. All right, please make him feel welcome. Him give enough money today, you know. Yes, awesome. But of course, we know that Link is very important now with the move that we're going to digital currency and digital wallets. So he has some information for you and will tell you a bit how you can use Link on campus.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I sound like I never win the money this morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right, I didn't think I'd ever speak to you like this. I'm a former graduate. And there are a lot of you in here, so I'm quite nervous right now. But it's a pleasure to be here, and congratulations on your step, choosing UE as your choice to further your education. It's a very big step. While I was on campus, I had a blast. I learned a lot. Unfortunately, I also lost my hair here, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so jumping into it. Let me see hands of anybody in here who has a Link account right now. If you have a Link account, just put up your hand. All right. It means I have some work to do. All right, cool. Is your Link account working? Yes? All right, do you know how to use your Link account? All right, first person come up here and tell me how to use them Link account. Anybody? Anybody? I swear after I give us some money this morning, people run come up. All right, the first person up here who can explain something that they've done on their Link account, I'll transfer you $5,000. Let's see how fast. Hey. All right, see you. Hey. So you never had no courage before? No. All right. Let's test this young lady. She was the first one to get here. I think you will have a good sprinting team coming up. All right, so let's hear what you do with Link.
Using the Link app, pay bills, and I top up my phone.
All right. Let me test somebody else in the background.
Why?
Yes, as she said, you could use the Link app to pay bills, top up your phone with credit. You can also connect your bank account to the Link account so you can see your account in real time. You can transfer money to your friends.
All right, let's hear.
I've used the Link app to receive and send money. Simple.
All right. So hear what? I didn't plan to do 3 giveaways today. I did say the first person who gets up here will get $5,000. So you have your Link account up now? No? No? I need it now. Your phone? No, man. All right, this man is ready. So hear what? I'll ask you to link up with Marvin there, and yourself as well. This is Marvin in the front row here. So just give him your contact and he will take care of you. So I just want to show you guys, young man, sorry. Since you have up your account, I just want to show you guys how fast a link transfer can be made. So I just use my fingerprint to log into my phone. I use my fingerprint to log into Link as well. Are you in your Link account? Boy, I'm handing my shake up here. Him look like he's nervous too. All right, he's logging in now. All right, so let me see your Link ID. All right, so your name is, on Link is @Shaquille. QUILLE. Dash what, Brown?
Yeah.
All right. Dash 11. All right. Your name spelled correct?
Yes.
You sure? All right. Bring up your QR code. Let me see. Your name. Oh, 2L may they have. All right. Cool. So. All right. So I know I'm now on Shaquille's profile. I typed in that I'm going to send Shaquille 25, you know, since he wasn't the first one up here. All right. So on my phone, I did say the first one. So it says transfer successful on my phone. Can you confirm receipt?
I got it.
No, man, you have to tell them on the mic, man.
Yes, I got the money, guys.
All right. All right. All right, so that's awesome. So Link is a digital wallet. And what does that mean? It's a wallet basically on your phone. So I know that, you know, nowadays you might leave your house without your purse, your wallet. You may or may not go back for it, right? Depending on what you're going to do. If you leave your house without your phone, best believe almost everybody in here is going to turn back for them phone, right? Now with Link, what it allows you to do is it allows you to store money on your phone, right? All you need to sign up is your smartphone and your local government ID. So that's either a voter's ID, a passport, or a driver's license. Very, very simple. Now, once you have a Link ID, you can do what I just did. I can transfer money to somebody. Now, for you, what that might mean for you is that you call mommy and you say, mommy, you know, so I need some money, my fridge kind of empty. And mommy can say, all right, she just log into her Link account and transfer some money to you instantly. Now, what does that mean for you? You can go to some of the merchants on campus that accept Link and directly use Link to pay those merchants. I don't know if any of you have encountered any merchants on campus. Any of you? Just put up your hand if you have used it or you have seen a Link merchant on campus. All right, cool. So you will see them, they will have some signs up that say pay with Link here, and that is instant and it's free to you. Next, you can pay bills. Now, when I was at UA, my school fee did always late. Like, always late. Like, I was in the bursar's office on the morning of my exam trying to pay my school fee so I could sit my exam in the afternoon. And that was always a long line. Now with Link, you can pay your UA school fee, whether a portion of it, using the Link platform, right? If you're using, for example, student loan pay as you go, you can also utilize Link to make those payments as well. Now, the last thing you can do with Link is you can use it to buy credit. Now, you're not going to shop, you're not to find a gas station, you're not to worry, say it's 12 o'clock and want to call somebody. You can just simply do that using your phone. And how you get money into the Link account? You beg mommy and daddy to send you some money. If you have a debit or credit card, you can link it on Link and pull money from that card, or you can link an NCB account. Now, one of the things that we'll be rolling out very, very soon, and it's very cool, right? Let's say you have $10,000 in your Link account and you absolutely need cash. In another 2 weeks, you're able to go to that NCB branch right there and go to the ATM, and you're able to click on cardless transaction, and you're able to use your Link account to withdraw money from that machine without using a debit or a credit card. That sound cool? All right, and that will be coming in another 2 weeks. In another 3 weeks, that will be rolled out across the island. So if mommy live in Burn Savannah in St. Elizabeth, or Grange Hill in Westmoreland, or Mansion Hill in Portland, it don't matter where you come from. Once they go to one of the smart ABMs, they're able to put money on the Link account and they can send you that money. You can go to the ATM and withdraw that money from any NCB ATM. All right? So that is my presentation for today. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a pleasant UA experience.
Thank you so much, Mark, for that. That was an exciting session. Big up to the winners. I see him win 2 times today. Very good. I love that. Love the energy so far. So thank you so much, Mark and Marvin from Link. Now we're going on to another presenter, and this one's going to be exciting. I'm going to invite, I won't say her name first, I'll say her title. So Miss Jamaica World 2015, Miss World Caribbean, and 3rd runner-up for Miss World, general surgery resident at UE, dancer and actress, Prestonite. Hold on, Prestonite? Okay, I think they fell asleep, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to invite at this time Dr. Sunita Marie, who will leave a special charge to our students today. I think she deserves a bigger round of applause than that.
Okay, it's supposed to be exciting. Wow, pressure. Hi guys, welcome to the University of the West Indies, right? I'm so happy to be here to welcome you guys to the start of this incredible journey that you're about to start, where you're just going to transform yourselves one day at a time, one class at a time, one interaction and friendship and relationship at a time, and just know that it's all about becoming the greatest version of yourself. It's about you and conquering you, mastering yourself. It's not about anybody else. It's not about, the competitions and the distractions that are out there. It's really what you envision for yourself and holding on to that and taking it one day at a time, and you will get there, trust me. The university, my time here was just transformative. From the very first day I stepped onto the Aston Preston Hall, guys, yeah? The very first day I met my super seniors and got inducted into just what is an amazing culture of holistic development, arts, academics, just resilient pursuit of excellence. And I'm very, very happy for you guys. I'm very excited for you guys. I hope you're excited for yourselves. And it's hard work, but it's very rewarding. And I have some of the greatest friendships and connections in my life that started here at UE. And that's gonna lead me into one of the other reasons I'm here, outside of welcoming you all and getting you all excited about being here, is Pitchy Patchy. Now, Pitchy Patchy is the newest, funniest play in theater happening right now, and it's a 360 digital experience. And it's combining theater, seasoned theater veterans like Christopher, Johnny Daly, and Sheldon Shepherd, with influencers that you guys might know, Tanania, TC, Julie Mango, and we're coming together to tell Jamaican stories in only a way that Jamaicans can tell it. It's gonna be funny, it's gonna be thought-provoking, it's gonna have you guys feeling like you just came from the greatest show you've experienced, especially coming out of COVID. It's definitely something we want to bring Jamaican audience, this experience of laughter and therapy. And I'm very, very excited to be a part of this project. And I hope you guys are gonna come out and support us and join us and enjoy the show. Tomorrow, a few more cast members will be here in the village. We have some coupons to get discounts on tickets, and we're also giving ticket giveaways, so everybody can get an opportunity to come and see this play and see what it's all about. We've been working very, very hard to bring this piece of theater together, and we're just very excited. It's gonna be an amazing show, guys, and I just can't wait for you guys to really experience it. So Pitchy Patchy is starting from the 7th and it's running until the 30th. We're doing 18 shows at the Philip Sherlock, so it's right next door. You know, no excuses not to come out and see it. And we will be giving you a full experience. It's gonna be theater with dance, drama, excitement, and TC, Tanania, Sheldon Shepherd, myself, Christopher Johnny Daly, Joylene Alexander, some really amazing talents are gonna be on the stage. So I hope you guys are excited and come on out. And yeah, welcome again guys to the start of your life. You know, stick with it, believe in yourself, envision what you want for yourself, and always hold on to that. And you're gonna do it. So many have come before you and done it, facing great obstacles from all walks of life. And they've left all their energies here for you guys to just tap into. And shout out to my MedSci people. MedSci? Yeah. Congratulations, guys. And remember, it's about being the greatest version of yourself. All the best.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Marie, for that powerful message. And the reminder that Pitchy Patchy is coming out, so from the September 7 to September 30 at the Philip Sherlock Center. You'll experience where that is on the tour, but guys, you don't want to miss it. It's gonna be an awesome show. So are we ready for some more fun? I don't know, sound ready, man. It sounds like I don't want to go sleep. Are we ready for some more fun? All right, good. Now we have a treasure hunt, which is actually going to kick off immediately after this session, where you can win your share of $100,000. So more money to be given away. This time I'm going to ask everyone to lift your phones and scan the QR code on your screen for instructions. So is it up? Are we seeing the QR code? Once it's up, please scan for the instructions, or you can visit campuselitejm.com/pelicans, and of course that will give you all the instructions you need to participate in the treasure hunt. We're also going to be doing campus tours for our commuting students, so asking all the commuters to head over to the building right behind us. That's the orientations facilitator, rather, so that our orientation facilitators can get you ready for your movement around the campus. So we also have the orientation village, where we have a ton of stuff on display for you, ways you can get involved. I believe some halls have booths as well, or you can participate. I know we have the hall sports. Is that going on right now? Hall activities. So we have a whole lot of stuff, guys, for you to get involved in. So please take advantage of that opportunity as well. It opens in the next few minutes. So please, guys, please take advantage of all these awesome opportunities. For the campus tours, some of the locations you'll see include the orientation village, the different faculties, Health Center, very important, Philip Sherlock Center for the Creative Arts. You need to know where that is so you can watch Pitchy Patchy next week. Students Union, Library, the Chapel, as well as the bookshop. So my name is Britney Clark, everyone. This was day 1 of your orientation, so I hope to see the room just as full tomorrow. Okay, sorry guys, quick correction. Asking the commuters to stay in the tent. So don't leave when I close, but stay in the tent, and then the orientation facilitators will take you around. Don't feel left out, persons living in hall. Your tours will be coordinated separately, so don't worry about that. You'll get your chance to see the rest of the campus. All right, so now I'll wrap. My name is Britney Clark. I was your hostess with the mostest for today. So please have an amazing rest of the day, and I'll see you all tomorrow for day 2 of our orientation. Yui, yui, yui. Yui, yui, yui. Hold on, this side of the room not working. Hold on, let's go again. Yui, yui, yui. Yui, yui, yui. All right, awesome. Have a great day, everyone.